Station Radio. Anyway, Santana Fizzle.
Yo, this is the girl Shruti Ramunai, and you are listening to Ting Radio. Don't be listening, you get come and find and box your waist. Yes, man.
Yo, this is Santana, and you're locked onto Ting Radio. Anyway.
Hi, this is Nikki Crosby, and it's Ting Radio. I mean, hello, it's Ting, so I have to be in it. Ting Radio.
It's not my ting, it's not your ting, it's Ting Radio.
The way to the green man shop the dance, they calling him a hooligan. Yo, this is your boy recorded through, it's true, and right now it's all about DJ to a degree, keep it locked.
Lock and load, this is Dre Blunt, the Rockford King, enter in a foreign, you don't have to lock into Ting Radio. You heard me?
Yo, I am Nishwan M out of Trinidad and Tobago, and you are locked to Ting Radio. Nothing sweeter than Ting. Love you.
Hey, this is Hurricane Hemadindial, and you're listening to Ting Radio. Big up, man. 5 years of cultural upliftment. Ting Radio.
Hey, this is your girl Rich Maramal, aka the Warrior Princess, and you're locked onto Ting Radio.
Yo, it's your boy Veejai, you don't know, hit after hit. Bama, give me again, sun punchy. Yeah, Ting Radio, as we listen to, I say so, come on. Whoa.
Representing for Ting Radio, man. Big up the three people and big up Diana, you know. This is a boy representing, bringing reggae vibe, bringing the little choker vibe as well. Boom! Screw some ball, miss a fully boy. Me never shame, miss a fully boy. Why not the time, miss a fully boy? Yo, Mystic.
Oh yeah, Ting Radio. Hey. Good night going out to David Cole, locking in from Canada. You're representing for Canada tonight. Assalamu alaikum, going out to Auntie Feroza. So good night. So Canada on the inside right now. So good night, one and all. Remember, check out the fan page. Like and share the feed, right?
Imagine I look like mine with an angel. Just a little time with an angel.
So large up Shelley. Thank you for sharing the feed there. Large my brother Ryan Ramden. Large up Farouk. Good night going out to Malini checking in from Guyana. We're going to have a few of your Guyanese artists on this Saturday. Good night going out to Hafiza checking in from PA. Good night Lisa Budu. Reshma. My darling Reshma. You know we love you, darling. Condolence going out to you and your family during this time. To our warrior princess, right? But like I tell you, this competition is yours to lose. Don't get distracted. Don't get discouraged by anything, all right? We love your race. We wish you all the best. Good night going out to Prem. Good night going out to Bati from Trinidad. Hope I pronounced that right, you know. Lodge of Rock. Lisa checking in from Brooklyn. So we're playing this one for Rish, right?
So dark, bright star, never late, never too far. Shining your love when it's so dark. Bad weather can't change it, no, no, no. Imagine a love like mine, it's an angel, just a little time, it's an angel, waiting all of my life for an angel, all of my life for an angel, and you send me an angel.
So I gotta say, Sitaram, going out to Janice. Sitaram going out to my mom, Joyce Gopi, and my dad Chris. Sitaram Auntie Monica. Large my brother Mr. Anthony Batson, one of the semi-finalists for the Chutney Soca Monarch. All you make sure and text, you know. Text BAT. Well, I'm gonna get all the codes and everything like that. Inbox me. Large up cool, that's locked in on the IG feed. Check my boy, man. My boy got Facebook and he's on the Facebook. Large my brother Dave.
Tell me trouble, where have you been all this time? My
Large Up Shoot Fast Production. Condolences to my brother, Mr. Amir Drumsy, who's locked in. Respect going out to you and the family, right? Large up to one of the baddest percussionists on the planet. That's in the US. Large up my boy, Atish. Doing big things, doing big things. Hey, good night to my brother, Jason. I'm telling you, me and the chef and you, that we organize something for next week. Jason. Let me play this girl for Jason. Larger Mr. Kipalo checking in from Canada. We're going to have the Canadian connections just now. We have one of our other Canadian representatives. That's in the semifinals. Coming up in just a few, right? So everybody share the feed, right? Share the feed. Let me vibes, let me go. Hey, Leela. Good night. Let me pull this one back up. Large up the extinguisher on the inside. Large up the Horner man in the building, right? Good night to my brother Farouk. See her, I'm going out to Auntie Radhan, Uncle Roy. The Bihari crew checking in. Bihari crew reaching. Large up the Horner man in the building. So we got Connected coming on in just a few. Large up Parm. He's coming up in just about 15 minutes. I see he's waiting in the backstage there. We're linking up from Canada. Just remember, no other windows open and we organizing. Horner man. They tone on the inside, right? Let me bring this Patrice for. Bring this Patrice John for Jason, right? Respect Rami.
Cause you are my everything, and I'm gonna do anything. Go put that on everything, no, for you. If I give you all my love, would you treasure? Would you cherish it and never let me go? Cause you're not gonna find someone to love you better. Oh, if I want to live for certain, I want to. You make I go love you, Jen. Make I go love you. Make I go love you, Jen. Make I go love you, tender, oh, tender, oh. My love, the eternal, eternally. I love you for eternity. Oh, my love, the eternal, eternally. I love you for eternity. I'll swim the deepest ocean to show my devotion. You know, send me open like a window, my love. I go walla for you. You know, send me feel you. Baby, that body they good, oh. Nah.
I got you, Jace. Watch out for them doubles, boy. I got you on the inside. So let me play this one for Miss Voodoo Sing now. She's at work. Good night, Nishana. Weeting family. Let me lodge up one of the management people out of New York. Good night to my sister Sharon. We gotta get her managing some of these artists and them, right? Good night, Uncle Kenny. Judy. My brother Tank. I gotta send you the woman who sing this one, you know.
Tonight is your night. It's your one, baby. Do what you like. Why you know you please, baby. Do what you want to be tonight. Have your way with me all night. Carry on,
from Miami, right?
And when you give me all of that, and you put it on the spot, I like that. You have me singing 911, emergency. 911, emergency. I don't think I could have no murder, baby. I don't think you could manage all that, baby.
I'm gonna send you the video, Tang.
Double M, yeah, 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 yeah. Jumping a style and they really like angle bang. What a da 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 bang.
Oh, we just chipping, right?
Have a little money in the pocket 'cause I just got paid.
Connector coming up.
Do it a little more, but I still irate.
In just a few.
So now I'm stepping out to a party. Trouble when I link up with my friends and family. Man, anywhere we go, we mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up. Everybody see we and they say we hack it up. We just living, mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up. Everybody see we and they say we hack it up. Hey, 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 so I'm gonna take a little drink and I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm gonna wine if I feel like. And I'm gonna live how I want. Hey, so I'm gonna take a little drink and I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm gonna wine if I feel like. And I'm gonna live how I want. They don't know the vices. Work hard, they harder. 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 Work hard. Look me, I never trouble and trouble never trouble me. Hey, and we don't have time to argue with nobody. Say, we just living the good life every day. Hey, say nothing go by the way. You don't know we are there, yeah. But anyway, we go, we mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up. Everybody see we and they say we hack it up. We just living, mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up. Everybody see we and they say we hack it up. Hey, 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 so I'm gonna take a little drink and I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm gonna wine if I feel like. And I'm gonna live how I want. Hey, so I'm gonna take a little drink and I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm gonna wine if I feel like. And I'm gonna live how I want. Yeah. Oh, nah. Yeah.
So tell we just chipping.
Tied up,
Couple more minutes.
tied up. Navigation tied up. Oh, nah, nah, nah. You stay on my radar. Oh, on my radar. You stay on my radar. Oh, on my radar. And I must have to find you. You signal me when you wind up. You stay on my radar. Oh, on my radar. Yeah. How you do that? It's madness when you maneuver, darling. I salute ya. Wine so low like your scuba diving. The major, baby, keep walking up. For me, I can't get enough.
So Canada in the building, right?
Eating more bash. The baseline drop, waist gets slack. Rolling back, I detecting that. Target lock, launch and attack. Girl, I mash up the place like that. And when the rhythm start to feel sweet and she ball out. Oh yeah. And when I reach the destination, I go find out.
Montreal.
You stay on my radar. Oh, on my radar. You stay on my radar. Oh, on my radar. And I must start to find you. You signal me when you wind up. You stay on my radar. Oh, on my radar.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Because we stay prayed up. Let them practice their evil. Can't touch because we stay blessed up. Let them burn their back candle. Can't reach because we stand prayed up. I am forever humble. Give thanks every day I wake up. And me say when you party, you watch out for them. Watch out for them, I say watch out for them. When you go out on the road, still watch out for them. Watch out for them, I say watch out for them. All on the workplace, watch watch out for them. Watch out for them. I say watch out for them. I say they're all in your circle. Well, if you're blessed, then you know, so you can't do it not one thing. 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 We're ready there.
So Lord of Sharon, the next manager, right?
Thank God I'm alive and well. I'm alive and well.
Shelley!
And they no big smile and my eyes can't tell. No, 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 yo. But mine I don't know. Then you must tell them you will see me now. Yes, me now. Yes, see me now. And be a speed where you believe when you see me, don't see me now. Don't see me now. Don't see me now. Don't see me now. Talk the things them boys say. They say talk the things. It's like them and want see my people win. I say jealousy and grudges are sin. Talk the things them boys say. They say talk the things. Some of them just want easy living. Not success reach them watching your things. So you want show, they can't talk to me. Guardian angels watch over me. Every morning I kneel down and pray for my family. Look, I say, you want show, no bad company. Could take away one shot give to me. When I see negative energy, go the next way. Now, bad mind, I don't know. Then you will tell them you will see me now. Yes, see me now. Yes, see me now. Envious people, I beg you please. When you see me, don't see me now. Don't see me now. Don't see me now.
Well, you know what I say, you know what I say?
I may not be right for you, but I'm right for somebody. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, I'm real good, I'm real good. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, I'm real good, I'm real good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Personally, don't take it too personally. They used to laugh at me personally. Now look at me, look at me, look at me. Them couldn't see my struggle. Them couldn't feel my pain. Them wasn't there when my heart would fight with my brain at night and again. Because I come from a housing scheme with a big dream, and a meal once always a million miles away. I couldn't have one every day. And every time that I feel into quit and just give it up, I used to go on my knees and beg and start to pray. Now it's safe to say,
What we say there?
me now go make them kill me. I ain't gonna dance in the face like that. I'm whining my waist like that. See me now go make them kill me. I dance in the face like that. I'm whining my waist.
One night like London, beans and Spanish rice. Like last time we with 6 block lines, so we had to play it twice.
I'm looking good, I feel
Good night, Ati Mahade.
real good, I real good. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, I real good, I real good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Personally, don't take it too personally. They used to laugh at me personally. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Them couldn't see my struggle. Them couldn't feel my pain. Them wasn't there when my heart would fight with my brain at night and again. Because I come from a housing scheme with a big dream, and a meal once always a million miles away. I couldn't have one every day. And every time that I feel into quit and just give it up, I used to go on my knees and beg and start to pray. Now it's safe to say, me now go make them kill me. I ain't gonna dance in the face like that. I'm whining my waist like that. Me now go make them kill me. I dance in the face like that. I'm whining my waist like that.
We started from uptown to downtown. Them gal know we name all around.
Good night, Amanda. Good night, Amir.
We come to start it. We started from uptown to downtown. We build all around town. 'Cause we come precision. We come to jump start it. With this one started. Once we reach, we started. It's we who bring madness to this day. It's we who bring back Ghana. Once we reach, we started. It's we who bring madness to this day. It's we who bring back Ghana. Thankful for the life that we live in. Look at all the vibes that we bring in. From
So bring it to the line. Joel, just mute the background. Hearing that in the background. So bring it to the line. Bring it to the line right now. Representing Canada. That's right, one of the Canadian representatives. They had filmed their submission this weekend. And due to Canada's restrictions with COVID, only 5 people was allowed up inside of there. So that must have been something and then some. So we're gonna get his feedback on this. But this man is he's not new to our culture and community. Long time in the soca side. And now he's doing a little something in regards to the chutney music side. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome into We Ting Radio. The man, Mr. Joel Davis, better known as Connector. Good night, brother. Happy New Year. All the best. How you doing? How you feeling? How's life? Oh, I'm not hearing your mic. You're not hearing your mic. You double check your mic. Double check your mic there. Joel, double check your mic. Hello, hello. It's probably because of the headphones. I know I was here in the stream just now. There we go. I got you. I could hear you now. I could hear you good. All right. Good. So, good night, sir. How you feeling? How you doing? How's everything?
Well, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. No,
that's great. Now, we know Canada has been very, like I said, they have been very much in regards to very serious on how they're handling the COVID situation and stuff like that. How you been doing and how you been dealing with it?
Well, I deal with it every day because I am in the medical field, so
you're on the front line.
Yeah. So I have to face that. I see it hand in hand. So I will have to be protected. Yeah.
Now, I got to commend Canada in regards to how they're handling the whole situation. Now, you guys are staying safe. Like I said, some of the restrictions might seem a little bit out there, but in regards to the fact of everybody's safety, I got to commend them on what they're doing,
Yes, for sure, This is very, I mean, some people upset about the things, but they have to understand. If this thing come to their family, then they will really feel the sorrow.
Yeah.
They have to really put themselves and be sympathetic. They have to have empathy to everything. It's as much as we want to go out and party and do whatever we want to do and live a life, those things will come after. Right now, it's a serious time. It's a pandemic, and this is no respecter of no man, right? So this is why we have to pay attention.
And definitely, it doesn't discriminate against anybody. It's mashing up everyone and stuff like that. And like you said, you're on the front lines of it, and you've probably seen some unfortunate situations and stuff like that. Let's just put it lightly. I've had some family members recently passing due to this, but this is something that's very serious, and hopefully now U.S. is going to get on the front end in regards to doing things in the right way and whatnot.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, you're a performer from a long time and stuff like that. This is nothing new. You understand? You love being in front of crowds. You love the hype. You love the vibes. What was it like to record your performance with nobody there, bro? What was that like?
It's a great experience, especially for a competition, right? I mean, I've done virtual stuff before, but for this particular CSM 26, we have to accept what's there, and we have to put ourselves as artists, not just look at the audience. We send out a product, we have to be safety, we have to follow the protocols. We had to do this, and this is, I have to commend Mr. George Ting for this vision, for allowing this to happen, right, in spite of what. And I have to commend Vashti also, because she worked very hard behind the scene with us, and the 3 artists, we have good things going, and I just wish everything goes well in spite of whatever happened.
Exactly. Now I know there was some issues and whatnot. We won't go into the details, but I heard it was corrected, so don't worry. I know what you meant by that last statement, but things have changed in the last 24 hours, so which is great. So we got to commend Vashti on the hard work that what she's doing and things like that. So a good thing, good thing. I see one of your people is locked in, and they said, "What, Joel Davis, the best from the north, large up Shaman D, who's checking in." But she said you're the best from the north, bro. So tell everybody a little bit about yourself and your history and thing, brother.
Well, I originally from Point 14.
Oh, don't say that, you know. That's where my mom and them is from. A whole Point Fortin crew is locked in right now, you know. So here you go. So Fanny Village, that's where they're from. But
well, I'm from Point Legal, Kenny Road.
Oh, okay.
Gopi Hardware.
No. My family name is Ganis. The name is Ganis.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
So they're locked in. But go ahead and give them a little, don't mean to cut you, but let them know your history because you might know my family then.
Yeah, I know them. I'm from originally Point Legal, Point 14. And I mean, I've been singing since in primary school. You know, that's many years ago. Competitions, everything. And I started singing gospel, I think, in Trinidad. I came to Canada in 87 and started gospel too, but then I went to Kaiso, and because my culture, I was craving for my culture. So I decided to delve into that and sing the Kaiso soca. This is not my first chutney. I have 9 chutney recorded songs.
No, right. That's not your first chutney, but you're more on the soca side. Most people know you in the soca.
In the soca, like 1995, I had a hit song, number chart, Bump and Shake. And then 96, I had Don't Hide It, which was number 6 on the chart. I won Canadian road match from 95 to 2005. And then the chutney, we had a little chutney thing here, but it wasn't, not the CSN chutney, just the Toronto chutney. We had a little fun here. The Kaiso Monarch I won in 2016. I won the Soca Monarch 2003, 4, and 5. And other awards I won, music awards. I've been traveling. I've been to Hong Kong, Miami, England, New York, Bermuda. I can't name all, but I've been traveling.
Now, Chutney Soca Monarch this year, you're in the semifinals. I don't think you entered last year, right? Correct?
Yeah, I was in the semifinal last year.
Right, you was in the semifinals again last year. Didn't make it to the finals. We had Kaipalo that represented Canada and Rawl and so forth like that. You know, what has been your take in regards to you was in the Canada version of the tournament last year compared to this year in regards to this virtual and things like that? You know, how's been your experience with those things?
Honestly, I take everything simple. I enjoy whatever I do, right? So whether it was a virtual, I perform like there was an audience because I know people have to see what I do, right? So I just had fun on stage and still having fun and will always have fun as long as there's a stage to perform.
That's great. Now we have one of the other representatives locked in, W.R. Reyes, large my brother W.R. Reyes, who is the coordinator for Guyana, and we have 3 contestants from Guyana, as we have 3 from Canada and stuff like that. How do you feel in regards to this huge diversity that we have now with Canada, U.S., Guyana, and the staple, the Trinidadian side and things like that?
Well, I applaud it because music is universal. Music is universal, and everybody should. Music brings people together. We dance to the same beat. We might be at the same time, but we dance to the same beat. All right, so everybody enjoy. Guyana, Trinidad, USA, Canada, wherever in the world, the music have to be shared.
And this is what, and with this current pandemic that's going on and stuff like that, people are locked in from home. what do they turn to? They turn to music as a form of stress release, as a form of just relaxation. Like I said, in Canada, it's more severe that you're locked in your home, you understand, for weeks at a time. I actually, I have access to the CP News and stuff like that, and one of the cities has been locked down since November 23rd. You know, these are the kind of things that's going on. You get to only go out to groceries and whatnot, but day-to-day contact, all these kind of things, you know, and music helps. So
Yes.
this song that you wrote, Nicer, the song that you're a part of, who wrote it, how did it come about, and what was your vision in regards to this song?
Well, I was speaking to a guy named Keegan Taylor, right? Now, I told him that I want a song that I like to sing about unity. I like to sing about people having fun. You know, I don't like to go in the outside vein of disrespecting and everything. So I say, you know what? I want a Chutney song, Chutney soca, where we could unite people. You know, and I give him some ideas, and then within 2 days, he put something together. He said, "Listen to this." And when I heard it, I said, "Wow, this is some high notes to make." No, because I've never sung that high. But I had to challenge myself, so I went home. I go through and said, "Wow." Then within a few days after, I went to the studio just before I left Trinidad to come back to Toronto. I went and recorded a song by Maha Production.
Really? Look
Yeah.
at- All right. So you got to go to Trinidad to record the song. Nice. Before the
Yeah.
whole madness started. Before everything
Yeah.
went crazy. Well, that's good. And what's like working with Maha and things like that?
Oh, you know, it was a dream to work with him because I've known of him for a while, and I always say I would like to work with him. I mean, mind you, it have other arrangers I would like to work with too, right? But
right.
Maha is one of them, and I get that opportunity. More to come, and it have other arrangers again. I say, you know, I would like to work with, and they know who they are. Because, you know,
Yeah, you don't have to call no names, we know, but you know, and,
Yeah.
and this is what Maha is one of the most versatile people on the soca side in regards to the chutney side, all those kind of aspects. Humongous talent, humble individual. So you know, I'm
Yeah.
glad that you was able to definitely experience something like that with Maha and whatnot. So how are you feeling in regards to your song now? This year, in regards to CSM, it's all about your exposure, social media exposure, things like that and whatnot. And there's a lot of artists, this is out of their comfort zone, you know. How you feel, are you keeping up with the youngsters and all of them and whatnot in regards to that aspect?
This music is fun for me.
Yeah.
It's fun for me. See, I want to use a term. Don't expect anything. And listen why I'm saying this, don't expect anything. And I want people to understand what I'm saying. You go to a show with 36 people. Do not expect to be in the finals. If it happens, appreciate it. Because if you expect to be in the finals and it don't happen, you get depressed.
Exactly.
So you accept what comes to you as long as it's positive. If it's negative, you take it and you go behind this create again. So do not expect to be there. Let it happen. You are being judged by the judges. That don't mean to say your song is not good. Right? It don't mean you're not good at that, but they could only pick a certain amount of people. So do not let that break your spirit regardless of what happens. You gotta be positive in whatever you do. Keep that positive mind. As much as you feel you want to be there, just do not expect. Let it happen and appreciate it more. You know? That's how it is. What you don't have, you don't miss.
Exactly.
What you
Perfect
have
word.
and it's go, then you miss.
And it's perfect because one of the things that when I advise artists who reach out to me and stuff like that, I said, you know, don't expect to win. You understand? You use it to showcase your music, promote your music, promote yourself and whatnot. And exactly, that does not mean your song is not a winning song. You understand? But it should win to you, and that's good enough, and that's all that matters. As long as you're happy with what you put out there, you understand? It doesn't matter about titles and this and that and the next thing.
No.
When you're putting your hard-earned money behind this, you have to be happy with it.
Yes, and I see. I mean, we reach a stage was 65 people entered.
Yeah, yep.
And it down to 36. You already a winner because you reach on another stage. Now it's the next stage, you get it, you accept it. We did not know we would have gotten that stage. You know? So we get to the second stage. Now let's open our arm and embrace each and every artist that's in the competition and respect them. There's no bad blood with nobody. Support them. Whoever is in there, support them, congratulate them, love them, because music is what we have in our heart, and this is what we have to share to the people.
Well said, brother. Respect for that. Well said, well said. Now, in regards to finding your music and stuff like that, how can people link up with Connector? How can they find your catalog and keep in touch with you? Also, you want to give out your voting information and stuff like that. We have the international number just got dropped today, and then you also have your numbers and stuff like that was out of the numbers for within Trinidad and so forth. And your girl just locked in, Vashti Durga. She just made a comment there. I don't know if you want to read what she just wrote there.
Vashti?
Or you want me to read it?
Yes, you can read it.
All right, let's see. So Vashti says, King Connector, one of the most pleasant artists to work with, extremely professional, and a beautiful message in his song. Bless and good luck. My brother Riyaz says, support the love for the music. Simple guy indeed. And everybody's boom, boom, boom. They're loving what you just said, bro. All right.
Yeah, you know, it comes from the heart. It's come from the heart.
And like I said, and that's perfect and that's good. I hope all the artists take after what you're saying in regards to that, because as we know, this time of year it gets a little bit crazy. So let's hope for the best and whatnot. But as we were saying, give them your information. How can they vote for you? How can they find you? Where do we go from there?
Yeah, you could find me on Connector Soca on YouTube, Joel Connector Davis on Facebook, Instagram Connector Soca, and you will get my song there. And vote for me. My code is CON, right?
CON.
You know, fan right now to know the international code 1868798. That is 0141. I believe that was the number. And from 6 a.m. Saturday to 6 a.m. Tuesday. But remember, check out the show at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
9 o'clock.
Right.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 9 p.m.
Time change to 6:30 p.m.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry about that. Bosh!
Yeah.
All right. So, sorry, which is good. I know there's a lot of performances and stuff like that. So
6:30 p.m.
6:30 p.m. on Saturday Eastern Standard Time. 7:30 p.m. out of Trinidad and Guyana. We Think Radio will be broadcasting it, so you can like the page and stuff like that. We will be sharing that out and so forth. Vashti, do me a favor in the comments there. Put your artists in them. Put Connector. Put Navin and Kaipalo. How are the three of you guys been working together? Because like I said, it's a little difficult in regards to how it's going on in Canada.
Well, you know, the thing is, I personally know Kaipalo, right? We sang in 10th and competition, I think, in Trinidad. So he and I cool. Navin, honestly, I don't really know him to say we had conversation. We actually had a first conversation more or when I saw him when I was leaving, when I from the virtual, from the record.
Okay. So, Joel, we wish you all the best of luck, brother. So here's what. Go ahead and introduce your track. Let everybody know. You large it up, and I'm going to drop this thing. But on behalf of the We Ting family and stuff like that, thank you for representing Canada. Thank you for all you do for our culture and community and representing Trinidad and Tobago in Canada. Like I said, I've heard about you for a lot of years and the good work that you're doing, as well as being on the front lines in regards to this pandemic. We wish you nothing but safety and success in everything that you do, brother. And good luck this weekend. Good luck.
It's a pleasure having you all there. So, ladies and gentlemen, the world over, who's listening, who's logged on, this is your truly Connector, introducing my 2021 Chutney Soca on We Live. Hey, nice.
This is about unity and love. When the rhythm call you and take you away, no bad energy can bother away. It's a special kind of feeling in the air. When love takes over the atmosphere. When the chutney and the soda mix together, we don't have a one another. When the chimney meet each other, love takes over and we jump in with the next.
Don't knock, you can't talk. Sound of the thing now. Hold on! This one nice like Lenten, peas and Spanish rice. And a glass of more be with 6 times, so we gotta play it twice. Ready,
This is about unity
Unity Chutney.
and love.
CSM semi-finalist.
I'll take you away. No bad energy can bother away. It's a special kind of feeling in the air. When love takes over the atmosphere. When the chutney and the soda mix together, we don't have a one another. When the chimney meet each other, love takes over and we jump in with the neighbor. When all of we jumping up together, the thing does get nicer, the thing does get sweeter, the vibe does get so much better. All of we jumping up together, the thing does get nicer, the thing does get sweeter, the vibe does get so much better. The thing does get nicer, the thing does get nicer, the thing does get sweeter, the thing does get so much sweeter.
5 years of cultural radio.
So I'm gonna let Mr. Davis go. Once again, brother, all the best to you. Good luck this weekend. Remember, it is to text CON. CON for nicer. Have a blessed night, brother.
Thank you, all the best.
This is about unity and love. When the rhythm call you and take you away, no bad energy can bother away. It's a special kind of feeling in the air. When love takes over the atmosphere. When the chutney and the soda mix together, we don't have a one another. When the chimney
Ahmed!
each other, love takes over and we jump in with the neighbor. When all of we jumping up together, the thing does get nicer, the thing does get sweeter, the vibe does get so much better. All of we jumping up together, the thing does get nicer, the thing does get sweeter, the vibe does get so much better. The thing does get nicer, the thing does get nicer,
Nicer!
the thing does get sweeter, the thing does get so much sweeter. The thing does get nicer, the thing does get nicer, the thing does get sweeter, the thing does get so much sweeter. When we link it up and we come in as one, everything will be nice all around. You see the love between we does make me feel strong. Nothing could ever break up this bond, this bond. When the chutney and the soda mix together, we don't have a one another. When the chimney meet each other, love takes over and we jump in with the neighbor. When all of we jumping up together, the thing does get nicer, the thing does get sweeter, the vibe does get so much better. All of we jumping up together, the thing does get nicer, the thing does get sweeter, the vibe does get so much better. The thing does get nicer,
Nicer!
the thing does get nicer, the thing does get sweeter,
Man from South.
much sweeter. The thing does get nicer, the thing does get nicer, the thing does get sweeter, the thing does get so much sweeter.
So that was Connector. Coming up next, Veejai Ramki soon.
You take away my heart, you take away my head. The way that you leave me, I'm better off dead. You take me money and my property.
Coming up just now. Veejai Ram soon. I just send you what's up, bro.
Sharona, oh Sharona, girl, you want some Corona?
What's the Corona?
Oh Sharona, girl, you want some Corona?
Yeah, it's about you, Sharon.
Mr. Bihari want me marry his daughter. He take me to a party so I could get to know her. Mr. Bihari want me marry his daughter. He take me to a party so I could get to know her. Look how she whining, a kind of way she crying, a kind of way she movements remind me of Sally. Look how she whining, a kind of way she crying, a kind of way she movements remind me of Sally. Since Sally leave me, I in so much pain. Since Sally leave me, I just can't love again. Listen me Bihari, let me tell you plain. I don't love for money, I don't love for fame. You could offer Dory, Oscar and land. Mr. Bihari, I want you to understand. Sometime in life, boy, true love must find its way. Me and your daughter should take this day by day. Mr. Bihari want me marry his daughter. He take me to a party so I could get to know her. Look how she whining, a kind of way she crying, a kind of way she movements remind me of Sally. Look how she whining, a kind of way she crying, a kind of way she movements remind me of Sally. Since Sally leave me, I in so much pain.
So much pain.
Since Sally leave me, I just can't love again.
So bringing on the next artist. Now this man is one of the hardest working men in the industry. He is a radio phenomenon. He is a traditional singer. He also promotes his culture, singing in the budgeons and things like that. Represented Trinidad and Tobago just recently. And our Diwali Ustav put on by Dishad Meru and friends. He's one of the friends. Larger my girl Grishma. Team SRS. Now one of the things that I love about this gentleman here, him and his brother are hand in hand. They're like almost inseparable. They work so well together, and that is phenomenal unity. And one of the things that I respect, because they support each other to the fullest, to the fullest, to the fullest. And in this industry, it's all about who is your team and who's part of your team. So bring into the air right now, one of my brothers, long time in this business, Mr. Veejai Ram Sitaram, brother. Sitaram, brother. How you doing? How you feeling? Good night, good night, good night.
I'm feeling ecstatic. You know, I've always wanted to be on your program. Ting, man. You don't know.
Nice, nice. Just raise your volume just a little bit. It's a little bit low, but we got you, which is good. And welcome to Ting. Nothing happens before it's time, which we all know and stuff like that. But like I said, you're one of the busiest men out there. You're working. You work on radio. Like I said, you're all over in different kind of events and stuff like that. You got your manager, your New York manager, always looking to help you out. Larger my girl Sharon.
Sharon.
You large up Sharon on the check-in and stuff like that. So, Veejai, how do you keep it all together, man? You're a busy man, bro.
I mean, you know, music is my life. There's no doubt that, you know, it always takes the forefront in my life. You know, I always make time for music and family, you know, hand in hand. You know, nothing comes without the other. And I think it's a balance, like, you know, just managing the time properly. And once you do something that you love, you know, you don't work one day in your life. And I love every single thing that I do. So, you know, it's pretty easy, you know.
Now, one of the things, being in the industry, like on my side and stuff like that, and being a singer, is hard to juggle because people always say, hey, you only want to play your music and this and that, and you're not one of those kind of fellas and stuff like that. I know that because I listen to you and things like that. So, you know, in regards to what's been out there right now for this year and stuff like that, how are you liking the crop of music and what people have been coming up with and things like that? You know, Guyana has made a huge impact this year compared to the years before. You know, what's your take on the industry and how it has changed so drastically right now?
Well, definitely a lot of people, I would like to say, first of all, kudos to all the artists that put out any music this year. Alan, you would know that this year or last year was one of the most toughest years for the industry.
Mhm.
And, it took a lot of courage, a lot of enthusiasm, and a lot of love for the art form to actually go out there and produce something. We saw a lot of stars being, put to the forefront coming out from Guyana. I was really, really impressed by Prince JP, Vicari Singh, and our Canadian counterparts, also our US counterparts coming to the forefront. I was really elated this year when I heard that they would be branching off the CSM. Last year CSM went out to Canada, and this year they actually brought it to Trinidad, Guyana, USA, and Canada. They incorporated all the countries together, which is something that I was hoping that would have happened a long time ago, because I believe that the music industry is just as big as the cricketing industry, and we can have a nice friendly rivalry, because I think that competition is always good. And one of the things that I want to say is kudos to all the international artists. They all brought their A game. There's no bush this year. Everybody came out with the top, the tip of the sword, and they definitely displayed their talent. I'm proud of those guys.
No, and I agree, and I love this because of exactly what you said, the diversity of the music and things like that from all different aspects, and it's great. Now, you were in the finals last year, phenomenal presentation, big, and now, whoop, boom, mash breaks, COVID comes and hits the town and stuff like that, limitation in regards to dances and props and fireworks and all of this stuff like that. Besides the money-saving aspect, what is it like as a performer? You've just finished your taping and whatnot and things like that. What was it like compared to last year finals and now this year semifinals?
But I must say that this year it's much more pleasing to the eye in regards to the viewers, because I think that we were always skeptical of what Mr. Singh had planned, and then when we actually saw what he did this year by taking it to the Southern Academy for Performing Arts. It's an amphitheater that was actually made for singing, and I was always hoping that one day Chucky singing would actually be portrayed on that stage, and he made that wish come true. When I went and saw the setup, and I compared it to the rest of the years, I know that we had it on an open venue where we would have the supporters. Definitely, we're missing the supporters. They are the 12th man on the cricket side, and we really, really miss them. However, when we saw the way that the stage was lit, the screens behind with the music, I think that all of the artists, they agreed that this is one of the best years when it comes to preparation for CSM. Something actually came out really, really good out of the whole back of the entire pandemic. And I think that Southex and Mr. Johnson, they really, really went out of the box with this one. And I think that, guys, you probably didn't see any of the footage yet, but Saturday, trust me, you guys are going to be blown away.
Well, that's great. Now, one of your boys, I love this young kid and stuff like that. It's a phenomenal talent. Large Up Drumsy that's just checking in. As you can see the comments on the side there, people are loving and feeling your vibes. Your brother's locked in and stuff like that. So, your girl Sharon is locked in as well. And we got Canada that's in the building that's larging up. Good night going out to one of my good friends from a TikTok sensation. Miss Shala in the kitchen is locked in on IG and stuff like that. Now, as you said, now one of the things that I had some feedback on and what I had heard, first time ever, the judges in them had given some critiques and stuff like that, and actual interaction with the judges. What was that like in regards to you being a performer and hearing some instant feedback? What was that like?
I think it takes away some of the anxiety. Also, it puts anxiety as well, because before you hit the stage, if you're performing at number 5 go up, you're going to hear some of the contestants come out and say, hey, we had 3 judges and we didn't even know who the judges were until the day of the competition, which was yesterday, the semi-final. And where you were a little bit scared, and then when you actually heard the names, you said, you know what, they're actually really top of the line judges. We had the likes of Anil December, Ashley Abach, and Mr.
I know the name.
I know the name, but
Yeah.
I know
He's a long time
Mr.
radio
Henderson.
producer. Right.
Mr. Henderson. Mr.
Right.
Henderson.
Radio producer and stuff like that and
Radio
things like
producer.
that. Mhm.
And I could tell you one thing is that, I was really, really privileged. I felt privileged before I went onto the stage. And, in my personal experience, they all were really, really liking the performance. They all had good things to say. I wouldn't let the cat out of the bag because I want everyone to see it Saturday night.
Right.
But I was really, really nearly brought to tears when they started speaking to me, because it feels so encouraging to hear people of that stature. They encourage you, and if they give you any kind of advice, it's not to bring you down, but it's actually to add better to you. So to all my counterparts, if you experience anything like that, it's only because they want you to do better. And if you come through to the final, they definitely want to see that you progress and develop as an artist. That it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's worth it in the end.
Now you're one of the semi-finalists and stuff like that, and you gotta wait out the weekend and stuff. And this is what's different: the fact that the performance is done days away and stuff like that, and now you gotta wait till Tuesday to get some kind of, oh my God, did I do it? Did I make it? Did I whatever? Right, exactly. Palpitations, all this stuff. You already have COVID. Imagine palpitations on top of it. So to get through that kind of little hurdle and stuff like that. Now, you're a person that's not a social media junkie. Even though you're a radio face and stuff like that and a personality, social media this year is a huge factor in this year, since they don't have the crowd participation and things like that. What are you doing besides bringing in Sharon, who is a social media junkie, right? Well, how are you going to tackle that aspect of the social media component now?
Well, definitely, we were waiting on the results. We really wanted to go to the competition, put our best foot forward. And, once we get to the final, God's willing, fingers crossed, every one of the artists, they're hoping so that, we're really going to up our game when it comes to that. We didn't want to saturate the entire thing before. And then again, too, you don't want to be disappointed at the same time, too. So we said, you know what? It's going to be virtual. We're going to put our best foot forward in the semi-final, and social media, we're definitely going to tackle it hard. As you know, me and my brother, we have Rambles Entertainment up, and right about now, you wouldn't believe it, that we're accommodating a lot of our fellow artists, doing productions for them.
Nice.
Some of whom are in the competition as well, and it's a mutual love between all of us. And I think that, we will be promoting ourselves. We will be using that aspect, Rambles Entertainment, to do a lot of promotion from our camp. If God wills that we make it through to the final, definitely we're going to be innovative in the promotion.
All right. Well, that's good, and I wish you luck there. Now, we did all of this talking. Now let's talk about the main thing now. Your contribution for 2021, more dal than rice. How did this come about? We know Big Rich is your boy and things like that, so we could only imagine Big Rich had a huge influence in this whole more dal than rice kind of thing. Tell us about who wrote it and where was the direction, and did it hit what you wanted to do?
Of course, well, I'll be honest with you. This is the first time I'm going to say this, right? Me and my brother, we sat down and we wrote about 3 songs. And we went different directions with it. And we kept sending the lyrics to Big Rich, and he would be like, nah, do something else and send it to me. And he wasn't feeling it, and, we said, let's do something comical. And we thought about, we're not going to go with rum again because there's a lot of that already.
And last year was Barra, so this year is Dal. Right.
Food works, and I'm not sure if everyone would know about this, but a lot of people saw monoliths being placed around the globe recently, and it was given speculation that aliens putting it there, right? As funny as it is, song, we said, let's go the extra step, and Sunel wrote the song. And,
okay.
We said, let's look at it as a concept, a chutney that would feature if I was the last man on earth. And there's a bigger meaning to it as well, Alan. The point of the song is to the guys, don't bite out more than you can chew. A lot of guys, they think that, I can handle all the women in the world, but sometimes you just have to be contented with what you have.
Right.
And love what you have and nurture what you have. And the song goes to explain that. So there's a deeper meaning, And I want to say kudos to Sunel, who really put the effort into writing that song, making it comical, and also doing the video.
And This is what now the alien aspect. So now we know about the alien aspect and all of that stuff like that. Now Sunil's always in the back seat. You understand? He don't like to be in the limelight and whatnot. So why is that? Why is that? This is a funny song and things like that. Why doesn't he not take a frontage kind of thing? Oh, I guess he's right there. So there you go.
Right next to me right now, so I'm gonna call him to answer that question for you.
Sunil!
He's sitting with a headphone on his head and he's actually doing some productions right now.
Let me widen the camera here. I'm gonna bring.
Hey man, what's
good
up?
night, good night, good night, good night. The Rumkey Soon brothers are in the building. You wrote the song about you, or you wrote the song about Veejai? Which one is it?
Well, honestly, me and Veejai always talk a lot of stupidness, and we was actually kicks in, and I started saying, set our aliens come over the land and start to beat up all the man. That was the first. That was the first set. That was the first draft. That was the first draft. That was the first draft. And then we say, you know what? Then we leave out. If we leave out drum, then we don't put in violence now because I mean, it was kicksy that the alien just come and start to beat up all the man. But then we say, you know, then we swing it. We had about 5 drafts of this song, and then we end up coming up with the first one, Rich like it because Rich like this kind of comical thing.
And Rich like the beating up kind of
yeah.
thing, right? he just get licks all the time.
Yeah, Rich loves the nonsense. He said, let me go with that one.
Uh-huh.
So I just went to work and thing, and between work, we write any song, I keep sending back and thing, and we try to make it flow as much as possible and tell a story at the end. So it could be comical, it could be storytelling, it could be everything in one, you know?
No, but it's a great song. It's a funny song. Bara last year, and like I said, this year and whatnot. But you didn't answer my question. Why you in the back? Why you in the back? You understand? You guys are a Power Brothers team and stuff like that. And one of the things, like I said, I respect so much is the fact that you push your brother. You understand? You are there always behind all the years that Veejai has been doing this and stuff like that. You're always pushing. And that love and unity is respectable on my side. And I got to commend you guys for that. So.
Of course, man. Well, my answer to that is if you push somebody from in front, they'll follow. If you push them from behind, they'll move forward. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, but
man should write books, boy. Look at that.
Surprise me with that one, boy. That's the lyrics for a song.
So how you feeling? How you feeling about for this year? You're feeling 18 people in the finals and stuff like that. Like I said, Guyana, huge push. Everybody's watching Guyana right now and stuff like that. There's only, there's 17 spots left. GI's in the final and things like that. How you feeling in regards to your name going to be called come next week?
Oh, definitely, man. I mean, definitely we favor our chances. We went and we put our best foot forward. I really love the fact that we have a lot of competitors from all over the scope of the Caribbean and the entire diaspora of the Canadian population and also the US population and the Caribbean people. And everybody putting their best foot forward because it says that, the industry is growing. And I'll be honest with you, Alan, it's bigger than the competition. The art form was here. It doesn't belong to any of us. The art form doesn't belong to me, to anybody, because it was here before us. It's going to be here after. So it's more like we belong to the art form. I think, although we are competing now, it's more about leaving our mark and leaving a good impression on the art form so that we will be remembered for it. So, while it's a competitive field, I'm really, really happy to see all the youngsters from Guyana, from Canada, from the US, taking part in one competition that is being held in Trinidad but broadcasted internationally. I want to say kudos to you guys. Love you guys for what you're doing. I'm seeing Amit Sagram online. Love you, bro. Sharon, who's my big sister. Much love also to Drumsy Entertainment, Rishma Ramlal's son. Alan, on a serious note, I want to say condolences to him. His mom passed away yesterday, and to Rishma Ramlal as well, who's like a sister to me. I want to say condolences to you guys. And she's competing, this year it's going to be twice as hard because she has this on her mind, but not with holding that Rishma Ramlal is a force to be reckoned with in this competition. I hope that she's back on her feet to compete against Rishma Ramlal. If you're here, much love going out to you in this hard time.
And thank you for saying that, and respect. I know they're locked in and they're listening, and we had to express condolences earlier to Reshma. And one of the things I have been saying to Reshma and stuff like that, this year her song is a beast song, you know, and she's the one. It's for her to lose is how I'm putting it to her in regards to this year. The women between her and Nisha and Vanita out of Guyana, and Sangeeta and stuff like that. The women is you know, as a DJ and stuff like that, their songs are powerful. Yeah, besides that part, you understand? That's why you're gonna get licks from, you know, your other part, but not a problem. And it's recorded, by the way, when she go into, you know, that's what she gonna have.
Lock this door for me, make sure
Yeah.
I didn't encourage it. It wasn't my fault.
If you don't win Veejai and you see a woman win, how would you feel?
I'd feel ecstatic, you know. Even if I'm in the competition, I'd really like to see it as well, because I think that the ladies, they have been bringing it to the forefront. You know, Rasika Dindial is there too as well.
Yes, I forgot to right, Auntie Raska, right?
And you know, I must say that woman power has been growing. But yet in the competition, they've always been powerful. But in the competition, they have been progressing every single year. And this year in particular, they actually are forced to be reckoned with. They are actually probably above the male competitors when it comes to their enthusiasm on stage. You really see the women when they go out, they really killed it this year. In all their videos, their productions, you know, their online. I want to say a special commendation to them. They are keeping up the culture, and they're actually encouraging the youth to take part. You know, this is because young girls would look up to them and say, "Mommy, I want to be just like Rishma Ramlal, or I want to be Nisha Ramsu, or Sangeeta Hari Prasad, or Rasika Dindial." You know, because let's be real, you know, they need the equal promotion just as male counterparts.
Yeah.
They have the talent. They have the talent, and they're powerful.
And definitely, and I agree. So we wish everybody the best of luck. Do you know your information for your texting code and things like that? The international code dropped, the number dropped today and stuff like that. Everything's gonna be 7:30 p.m. Trinidad time, Caribbean time, and 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 out in the West Coast and whatnot. We Ting Radio will be streaming it in regards to doing our part for the culture and community and whatnot. Just now in 10 minutes, we have one of the icons, and I know it's a man that you respect, traditional chutney artist Dubraj Prasad, who's also in the finals. He's coming on next. He's on deck waiting and so forth. So, you know, the competition is a intense competition this year. You know, a lot of extremely talented individuals, and let's give you out your information and things like that. And then we're gonna say, also, how can they find you besides you being on a different planet somewhere? What's the best way to find Veejai Ramkissoon and his music and stuff?
Well, definitely, you guys can check us out on Instagram, Facebook. I actually have 3 pages on Facebook. Rambros TikTok account. Rambros TikTok account. And this is one of the things that, you know, you asked me earlier on. I'm actually going to be real active on TikTok. We have a lot of content to put there. We've been working on it. We're just waiting on the right time. And for all you guys out there, remember that you can vote for us, and you should vote for us, but we really want you to vote for us.
Unlimited voting, people. You can vote for whoever you like.
And it's really simple, you know, you just vote V, that's VEE, to 64726, that's for local, 64726, and for my international family, my friends, love you guys. You can vote for us 1-868-798-0141, that's 1-868-798-0141. That's for our international friends to vote. And remember, you don't only have to vote for me, you can vote for any one of the artists, vote for the competition, vote for culture, because at the end of the day, as I said, culture doesn't belong to us, we belong to it. We're going to make our mark.
And what days are you on? You're on, 5 days a week, right? Monday to Friday?
Well, I've taken a little break from radio for a little bit. I will be going back to radio. I have a huge announcement to make coming up. But I definitely will be sharing it with you as well, Alan. I'm seeking an interview to drop that bomb, because, you know, I'm moving on to another media house right now, and I'll definitely be sending that for you. Something really exciting is brewing within the Rambros camp, and we're definitely going to be taking that brand there. And you know, before I finish up this evening, I just want to say a special thank you to the producers. This year, they really stepped up the game. In particular, my producer, Big Rich, love you, bro. He's one of the best human beings you could find out there. He's so encouraging. Wizzy, who's a very good friend of mine, he's the resident band for the CSM this year. With the entertainment, Amir, and they are excellent. They are really, really good musicians. Love how they play. And also to Rishi Mahatu, Ushigadi, the entire crew that did an awesome job this year for the music, and we thank you.
All right, great, bro, great. So here's what you guys heard it. How to VEE for the local, for the Texan code for VJ and Veejai, and let's drop this thing, man. I know we've been talking for a little while, but you know people connecting with you and stuff like that. But this song, let's drop this song, and hopefully none of us is the last man on this planet. Yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about the last man. You're the last man we want to thank, because you're the most important this afternoon. I've been trying to get on this program so much. Thank you, Alan. Thank you for giving us a voice. Thank you for giving us this promotion. We really needed it. And you're a hero to us, bro. We are big fans of Alan Kofi.
Thank you, bro.
And also your program, bro. So I think it's time to buzz the tune.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for those kind words. And yeah, let me bust this thing. How about you sing a little piece of it? Let's play some Dantal or something. He's the backup man. Whatever. But what?
Yeah.
Don't. You can't take a mere spot. You cannot take a mere spot. But here's what. Let me drop this thing. Right. Let me go. Go ahead, fella.
Some aliens come over the land and start to pick up all the man. Well, I was hiding under my bed. There's only one man that leave yes it dread. I say thank you, Lord, for life. Now I shot to find a wife. I really thought this would have been nice. But right now it's more dal than rice. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. Can't go away because the woman hold me down. Ah, yeah!
Let me have this thing.
We take.
Some aliens come over the land and start to pick up all the man. Well, I was hiding under my bed. It's only woman they leave, yes, it dread. I say thank you, Lord, for life. Now I shot to find a wife. I really thought this would have been nice. But right now it's more dal than rice. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. Can't go away because the woman hold me down. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. Can't go away because the and start to pick up all the man. Well, I was hiding under my bed. It's only woman they leave, yes, it dread. I say thank you, Lord, for life. Now I shot to find a wife. I really thought this would have been nice. But right now it's more dal than rice. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. Can't go away because the woman hold me down. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. Can't go away because the woman hold me down.
5 years of cultural upliftment. Ting Radio.
So I'm gonna let the Rocky Soon brothers go. Respect, brothers. All the best to you. Keep promoting our culture to the fullest. Respect to you guys and the family. And good luck. See you all in the finals, right?
Thank you very much.
Some aliens come over the land and start to pick up all the man. Well, I was hiding under my bed. It's only woman they leave, yes, it dread.
Hey.
I say thank you, Lord, for life. Now I shut up.
The counselor coming up next.
I really thought this would have been nice. But right now it's more dal than rice. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. Can't go away because the woman hold me down. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. More dal than rice. Can't go away because the woman hold me down.
Some more dal than rice. You can follow him. Veejai.
Feeling like a king on a throne. Me and I set a single woman alone.
We got link Shala.
They want to eat me. I really thought this would have been nice.
Hey, hey.
But right now it's more dal than rice, dal than rice, dal than rice, dal than rice, rice. All the rice and really feeling like from who they are feeling like a mic. So it really only man in talk. Yeah, go to wake up the woman run me down. I was feeling sad and going mad until I see my sweetheart and start feeling glad. I kissed her twice and then she get vexed. I set a single woman saying that they neck. Well, I started running roots. When put stick in a dashing roots. I really thought this would have been nice.
Boy!
Right now it's more dal than rice.
More dal than rice. So imagine him. You was the last man on the planet.
I start to ball out, well out. I was surrounded by a big crowd. This time for sure, I thought I was dead. Then a woman said, Veejai, come to bed. Well, I start to run his truth. They put rip on the dashing roots. I really thought this would have been nice. But right now it's more dal than rice. Well, I run real fast to the end of the street. A nice police lady is who I meet. I tried to explain she about the woman. She handcuffed me fast and say, look and get your man. Well, I rather stay in a cell. 'Cause all day is red, red hell. I really thought this would have been nice. But right now it's more dull than right.
Hey, hey.
I say the last man on earth is
So Veejai the last man.
I looking for a fluffy man in my life, 'cause I am a woman who like more meat than rice. I looking for a fluffy man in my life, 'cause I am a woman who like more meat than rice. Rich Miranda is my name, time to give the back my fame. If you're supporting me, let me hear you say fluffy. So all the fluffy men are never the party.
So the counselor coming up in just a few.
I wanted to know why them have big belly and what inside us make it so round and fluffy. Let me see your start to wine, let me see your start to roll. I wanted to know why them have big belly and what inside us make it so round and fluffy. And my neighbor, why he belly so large? He said when you have nice car, you need big garage. I looking for a fluffy man in my life, 'cause I am a woman who like more meat than rice. I want a fat man, I want a fluffy hubby, I want a big man to make him a holy holy. You see right now, you see the warrior, she love all the big fluffy men. Hear me now, when you're feeling cold in the middle of the night, he gon' make you feel warm when he hug you real tight. Of the uptown, kiss me uptown, of the uptown, kiss me now. When you're feeling cold in the middle of the night, he gon' make you feel warm when he hug you real tight. And if that's not enough and you feel love is lost, he will remind you why they call him tick sauce. I looking for a fluffy man in my life, 'cause I am a woman who like more meat than rice.
So ladies and gentlemen, bring it to the air right now. He's known as the singing counselor. Now let me tell you something. One of the baddest traditional singers that we have out here right now. We rock the world. 2019, entered the finals last year. A song that went completely insane, and it probably shocked him too, in regards to the level that this song had went on. So bring it to the air right now, Mr. Gunga Ghana, the original Gunga Ghana man himself, the one and only counselor, Dubraj Prasad. Sitaram, brother, how you doing? How you feeling?
Sitaram, good night. It's my pleasure to be on Weeting Radio.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. So 2021 as a counselor, COVID-19 totally sent Trinidad upside down, inside around. As a person that represents the community and you have your constituents and stuff like that, how has UNC and yourself been handling this whole pandemic?
Well, it's a challenge, Alan, because of the economy. Um, this COVID-19 pandemic has taken a real fight in the businesses that I represent on a daily basis. Some of them call for help and so on. So we hope and pray that this pandemic comes to an end as early as possible.
And this is what we're hoping now. I'm not going to put you on the spot, and I'm going to say it in regards to the current regime, which people have voted in. Once again, to me, the lax that they're handling the situation and whatnot, they voted for this. One of the former ambassadors, Neil Parson, had made a comment early on Facebook today and stuff like that, but you voted for this, and this is the problem. When you don't bring that change that's needed for something, it makes it harder for everyone else. And yourself, as a man that's on the ground, you're on the ground in the streets. Your hands is tied. What can you do?
That's right. This government is a total failure. People not getting the necessary needs that they need to get. So it's a real challenge.
And this is what I don't want us to go into that aspect, so because this is not what it's about. But I wanted to make sure and say that because I know you're one of the few individuals that is out there and doing a lot. Not only are you entertaining and stuff like that, but you're making a drastic difference in the lives of people in the country as being a politician, a government official, a representative. So I kind of commend you on that.
Thank you.
Now, when we bring this in and stuff like that, how you balancing both aspects? Because when Gunga Ghana went completely mad, right? Everybody was Gunga Ghana and stuff like that. The touring and things, we did a show a few years ago with Ruplal and stuff like that. We've known each other for a long time, but now when you're the hot item and you're on the road, what was that like?
Well, it was really exciting. Gunga Ghana would have made my name worldwide. It gave me the opportunity to basically travel the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an experience that I will never forget for the rest of my life. I must say that for in 2019 and certain parts of 2020, I was really, really busy.
Yeah,
and
you were the traditional artist in demand. You understand? For the male side, it was you and Himlata and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into that part. Sorry about that. But the thing is, in regards to your name was everybody. I have a cousin. I don't know if she's locked in. When Gunga got, that's her song, bro. Gunga Ghana is her song. She went to some country, Putacana, whatever, or some Spanish country she went to, and she made the bartenders and then play Gunga Ghana for her to dance in the middle of the thing. This is how your song affected millions and millions and millions of people, and I believe you're at 3 million views and stuff like that on YouTube.
We have 7 million now.
Sorry, 7 million. How does it feel to make such a drastic impact into the music industry, and on the traditional side, no less? Not the chutney soca, what everybody's putting out there, but the traditional aspect of it.
Well, first of all, I must tell you that Gunga Ghana was, as everyone knows, would have been a song that I would have released prior to 2019.
Yeah, I think like 16 or 13, something like that.
Yeah, around 2016. Right. And it is played on the ground, all over. And when Ravi B heard this song, he would have fell in love with the song. And hear him being one of the most known crossover artists in Trinidad.
Mm-hmm.
His involvement in this song skyrocketed song, and it went worldwide.
Exactly. And this is what, so when you have, like I said, Spanish people, all these different kind of peoples dancing to your music and stuff, how does that make you feel? And you help resurrect chutney music. Traditional chutney music is something that's
really happy and elated. This song would have put traditional chutney back on top. A lot of artists would have, they would have enjoyed and very happy that a traditional song was able to make it to the top.
Mm-hmm.
as you were saying earlier, that you know, so up to now, so many people message me about the kids like this song, the baby, the 1 year old, the 2 year old, even the older. Sometimes people would call me and say the parents, the older people like to hear Gunga Ghana, and not only in Trinidad, all over the world. Like up to now, I get so many messages to send a request for a video for happy birthday for a particular child, and I'm so happy that my song would have been able to make so many people happy.
And this is what, and my wife is locked in, and then one of my good friends, he just reminded me when we got married in 2019. I had about 12 people from the wedding party was flying from Florida on JetBlue, and they were playing Gunga Ghana in the plane and beating on the table and stuff like that. That Dave just reminded me, and that's the impact that your music make. And one of the things that I always say, traditional chutney is a dying art form, but it just gives you a different like shock, a jolt of energy and whatnot. And you bringing that back to that kind of level and now representing it. And how do you feel that you have these young guys like Amit Sagram that's with the traditional and whatnot, and the community is very small. How do you feel? Is it dying? Is it going? What's going to happen?
In fact, I'm very happy to see so many artists like Amit Sagram and all of them singing the traditional chutney. I am very, very happy, and they are excellent artists. Their vocals are on point, and they always they bring the game. So I must commend all these young artists who singing the traditional type of songs. As a traditional singer, I am very, very happy.
Now, there isn't much traditional singers. There's yourself, there's you, Amit Sagram, Auntie Rasika, Damien Sukram out of New York and stuff like that. I believe, if I'm correct, I think that's the only traditional and stuff like that. So in regards to a competition that is chutney music and it has digressed to chutney soca and remixes and stuff, how do you feel that the road has changed so much?
Well, this being my second time in the competition, Alan, it was only last year I would have entered the competition. And I mean, Bunga Ghana to make it in the first five as a first time, I was very happy. So it gave me the encouragement to take part again because I really enjoyed being on stage. And I think that traditional chutney has a place, and I look forward that all these traditional artists do extremely well.
hmm And I wish you guys best of luck. But unfortunately, in regards to the community who's involved and things like that, the traditional to me is a dying art form, right? Because when songs come out, it's a handful of songs, and you, like I said, you're one of them. Like we said, Auntie Rasika came in a little last minute and stuff like that. Ahmed was there. You both work with my brother, one of the beasts in regards to traditional chutney. If you want a good traditional chutney, this is the man that can go. Yeah, Rishi, right? RG Band, the man himself, Rishi Gayadeen. And what was it like working with Rishi this time in regards to this song that you're into the semifinals with?
Rishi is a magician. I've been working with Rishi for many, many years. My first album was done by Rishi Gayadeen.
Oh,
And
really?
yes, Rishi is one of the best artists that I have worked with. And he continues to, fly the flag of traditional chutney. So
And,
I
and
must commend him on that.
And which is true because, like me and Rishi go way back. And before, Fareed was the man. And unfortunately, with Fareed's passing with the last few years and stuff like that, Rishi's the man. If you want a good traditional chutney, Rishi's the man that's got to put his hands in it. And your song and Amit's song is booming right now.
Yes.
In regards to you get that old traditional feel with the little bit of the new flavor and stuff like that. How are you feeling about the song and who wrote it, who came up with the concept and the direction and so forth?
Well, I wrote this song, the lyrics, tune, everything was done by myself. I came up with the idea that because of the pandemic, the industry is of a very slow period of time right now in terms of gigs that we get to go out to perform. So I said to myself, most of the gigs that we'll be getting is basically wedding gigs. man,
Mm-hmm.
core and son. So I came up with a wedding song, you know. So
Right,
this
which
song is a wedding song.
right with Shadi and the Dulaha you talked about in the beginning and things like that. Now,
That's right.
one of the main things that's out there, and I always say it, a lot of the new artists in them, they don't know what they're singing. You
Yeah.
understand? They don't take the time to learn what they're singing. They just do a song and stuff like that. And as you said, you have a long history in regards to the culture and whatnot. This is not your first song that you write and thing, but putting this out there as a wedding song, what's been the feedback and how's it been going in regards to that?
Well, the feedback is excellent. In terms of my background, I'll tell you, my father was a singer, so I was able to born. I was born and grown into this art form. I came out from local classical singing, and I've been singing for over 25 years. So I fairly know the language to a certain extent, and I know that the fans who love traditional music, they always support me to the fullest.
And your brother is one of the top-rated all-around musicians. I mean, musicians that's out there, Ravi Prasad and stuff like that. So your family's extremely talented, and you guys do a lot for culture and community.
Yes, yes.
Now, in regards to this track, did you do your filming already for the semifinals and stuff like that? You completed that?
Yes, I did. The semifinals was yesterday. So we await the result. It was
Now,
exciting and nice.
being on the final stage last year and now being in Sapa, nobody's in front of you and stuff like that this year. What's your take in regards to the huge contrast?
Well, I was not able to hear. Being into a virtual competition, your competitors, you was not able to hear them, but of course you would know the songs that they are coming with. You have some magnificent and talented artists, and I wish all of them the best.
Good.
So I know it is really tough, but I think I would have done extremely well yesterday. I'm looking forward to be in the finals.
Well, that's good. Look, one of your family people just locked in. Lodge up Ruplal G, his daughter Vishy is locked in. I believe congratulations in order to the family, but we'll go into that in just a second. Now, I heard that some of the judges and stuff was giving critique and things like that. Getting live critique. How did that feel? That before that wasn't the case. You did your performance, you walk on stage, you reset, and then you go again, and now you wait and stuff like that. So interaction with the judges and whatnot. What was that like?
Well, it was the first time for me that first competition, I got an interaction right after I sang with the judges.
Uh-huh.
It was excellent. The response was great, so I didn't get any negative comments. So I was very elated about that.
Good. Now, one of my good friends out of New York, who you know, Mr. Imran Ahmad, ITV host and stuff like that, he says the song making him feel like to marry. So here's what: we get Imran married off, and we fly you to New York, and you go sing for the man wedding.
Definitely, just make sure this pandemic done. I'm ready to go.
There you go. Now, Dubraj, one of the things, you're not a social media junkie and things like that and whatnot. Now, the dynamic has changed in regards to this being virtual. Social media is going to play a 20% part of it and whatnot. The texting and the voting and thing. Are you able to keep up with everyone else in regards to getting your information and stuff out there?
Oh yes, definitely. Whilst I mightn't be directly on my social media, like everything I know has been done, so I am bringing it.
Good. So you have your information in regards to the texting and stuff like that. And is
Yes.
Crystal still your assistant?
No. My assistant in the office is Darlene.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get them girls on top of this, man. They gotta help you. They gotta put it out there, man.
Yes. So
your information.
My texting locally, DUB to 647-647-26. That's DUB to 647-26, and internationally DUB to 1-868-798-0141.
All right. So you guys have that information. We're gonna be the semifinals is broadcasting at 7:30 Trinidad time, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 on the West Coast. Weeting Radio will be broadcasting it. You guys can log onto the fan page and you'll be able to see it. Larger, one of the powerful women, Nisha Ramsuk, is in the building. That's representing the women in them in regards to that aspect. That's locked in. Now, Dubraj, how you gonna feel in regards to having to wait you did your taping yesterday, now you gotta wait almost 5 days to a week before you find out, well, did you make it, what's going on, and things like that?
Well, because I've been a political person, I know how the waiting is. I wait for everything politically, so I'm immune to that.
All right, cool. So anybody you wanna large up respects to, things like that, before we drop this track?
Of course. Well, first of all, I want to thank RG, that's Rishi Gardin, for the marvelous job he would have done in the track. I want to thank George Ting and Soutex for continuing in terms of promoting and having this competition, to keep the culture alive. I want to thank my family for always supporting me, all my artists and musicians who accompany me over the years. Thanks for all the support, and to all the fans out there and all those who are locked on, thanks for the support, and I look forward for the future.
Okay, so now if they want to find Dubraj Prasad, what's the best way to find you?
I am on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I recently started TikTok.
No way! Get out of here. That's the thing. You gotta be on it. There you go. So you're on TikTok and stuff like that, and then they could check in the consular office, right?
Of course, yes. I'm easy to find.
Right. So there you go. So Dubraj, you ready to drop this track?
Definitely.
All right. So here's what. Give them a little piece of your song and thing like that, and then I'm gonna drop the track. All right?
Sure. Shadi karo, shadi karo, shadi karo, shadi karo, dulha dulhin, shadi karo, dulha dulhin, shadi karo, dulha dulhin. Ragai sona.
So to my brother Dubraj Prasad, we wish you all the best to make it, to advance and continue flying our traditional flag. You're one of the best representatives for us. Much success and long life, brother.
Thank you.
शादी का दो दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो
5 years of cultural upliftment. Weeting Radio.
Don't knock, you can't talk. Sound of the thing now. Hold on! This one night's like Lenten, peas and Spanish rice. And a glass of more beer, 6 block lines, so we gotta play it twice. Read them again.
बराती आए दुल्हा स्वागत दुल्हन मैला दुल्हा दुल्हन दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो दुल्हा.
So we're gonna let Dubraj go. All the best this weekend, brother. Do stay safe. Do stay safe. All right, bro? All right, be good. The counselor.
शादी का दो, शादी का दो, शादी का दो, शादी का दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन, शादी का दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन, शादी का दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन, शादी का दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन. हाथ में सोना गले चमकारी, हाथ में सोना गले चमकारी. हाथ में सोना गले चमकारी, हाथ में सोना गले चमकारी. मन में बहुत गुमान भरी, मन में बहुत गुमान भरी. दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी कर दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी कर दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन.
Yeah, greetings, and you're locked into the maddest DJ on radio. Anyway, Santana say so.
बराती आए,
Shadi Kado. Imran, you get married, boy?
दुल्हा दुल्हन, दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो. शादी का दो, शादी का दो, शादी का दो, शादी का दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी का दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन. हाथ में सोना गले चमकारी, हाथ में सोना गले चमकारी. हाथ में सोना गले चमकारी, हाथ में सोना गले चमकारी. मन में बहुत गुमान भरी, मन में बहुत गुमान भरी. दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी कर दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी कर दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन शादी कर दो, दुल्हा दुल्हन.
So that's Dubraj Prasad. And Shelly want to get married again?
मैदान जाओ देख कैसे गिरोए, तेरा मैदान जाओ देख कैसे गिरोए. कैसे के ढोवे, कैसे के ढोवे, कैसे के ढोवे, कैसे के ढोवे, कैसे के. तेरा मैदान मन मैदान, तेरा मैदान जाओ देख कैसे गिरोए, मन मैदान जाओ देख कैसे गिरोए. जाओ के गरहिया गिर के पानी में, जाओ के गरहिया गिर के पानी में. जाओ के गरहिया गिर के पानी में. धोबिया के धोवे, धोबिया के धोवे, धोबिया के धोवे. पुचरी के पानी तेरा मैला, मन मैला, तेरा मैला जाओ देख कैसे के धोवे.
Hey.
Pariwar, ujur manawe, kungagana, 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 gawe, kungagana, gawe, kungagana, gawe, kungagana, gawe. Sab pariwar, ujur manawe, sab pariwar, ujur manawe, kungagana, gawe.
I need an electrician.
रोते रोते ओ रोते रोते ओ रोते रोते मैं एक समाना हो गया आए सखनी दिल निशाना हो गया रोते रोते एक समाना हो गया रोते रोते एक जमाना अब हो गया रोते रोते एक जमाना अब हो गया आए जख्मी दिल निशाना हो गया रोते रोते एक जमाना
Hey, what?
If you see her boo, wine and swing she waist, watch the lower. All the ladies joining share. If you see her boo, wine and swing she waist, watch the lower. All the ladies joining share. She can't wait to patch in hour. Can't wait to throw the dart. Can't wait to patch in hour. Can't wait to throw the dart. If you see her boo, wine and swing she waist, watch the lower. All the ladies joining share. If you see her boo, wine and swing she waist, watch the lower. All the ladies joining share.
When you come at Indian wedding, all you see is woman whining. When you see the lawa batching, all you see is woman whining. Guyana, Trinidad, what you say?
When I'm sitting by the river, thinking about the other future. Hey. When I'm sitting by the river, thinking about the other future, sending shit to another home. Can't bear to let she go. Hope they treat you like the way he used to do. Oh. If you see her boo, wine and swing she waist, watch the lower. All the ladies joining share. If you see her boo, wine and swing she waist, watch the lower.
So hear what?
All the ladies joining share.
Shani!
Climax.
Vanita.
I gotta find a poor.
If you see her boo, wine.
We gotta find a poor for Imran, alright? So here's what. Good night, Shakira. So here's what.
Climax.
This Saturday,
Climax.
I'm gonna be on from 2 to 4.
Climax.
We're doing our
Climax. Climax.
Guyana connection, right?
Climax.
Confirmed right now.
Climax.
We got Vicati
Climax.
and we got Tony Cuts.
Climax.
Finalizing the time with this young lady right here,
Climax.
Miss Vanita.
Climax.
Vanita.
So that's this Saturday from 2 to 4.
Climax.
Vanita.
Shani! Let me see you do the dance, Imran.
If you see her boo, wine and swing she waist, watch the lower. All the ladies joining share. If you see her boo, wine and swing she waist, watch the lower. All the ladies joining share. She can't wait to patch in hour. Can't wait to throw the dart. Can't wait to patch in hour. Can't wait to throw the dart. If you see her boo, wine and swing she waist, watch the lower. All the ladies joining share. If you see her boo, wine and swing she waist, watch the lower. All the ladies joining share.
When you come at Indian wedding, all you see is woman whining. When you see the lawa batching, all you see is woman whining. Guyana, Trinidad,
could find you a poor that could swing like this. This one married, you know.
When I'm sitting by the river, thinking about it out of future. Hey. Father sitting by the river, thinking about it out of future. Sending shit on another home. Can't bear to let she go. Hope they treat you like the way he used to do. Oh. If you see her poo, wine and swing she waist. Watching the lava, all the ladies joining share. If you see her poo, wine and swing she waist. Watching the lava, all the ladies joining share.
Go poo-wah, why poo-wah, come poo-wah. Hey, hey. If you see poo-wah whining, patching the lava. If you see poo-wah how she patching the lava.
Dudu kate dhari kiti dhari kiti dim.
Hey, hey!
Dudu kate dhari.
Woi, woi!
Kiti dim. Daddy makadi pama per, daddy makadaya. Daddy makadi pama per, daddy makadaya. Daddy makadi pama per, daddy makadaya. Dudu kate 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 dudu. Daddy makadi pama per, daddy makadaya. Daddy makadi pama per, daddy makadaya.
Well, Imran, you got a video that? My mom says hello to Shani and Wheel. Doodoo cut. Oh, I think I asked this question the other day, Dave. Hold on, the Pua is the mom's side sister, I believe. Only correct me now, let me know. Hey. Imran, we got Shelly that could videotape the 96-year-old Pua. Wheel! Large of Auntie Christina mom said the sister. Johnny St. Pua's father's side. So she said the Pua is the sister of the mom's brother. Oh God, we got conflicting information. Shani says father's side. I thought father's side is Mousy. Let's see. Let's ask Google. Oh, they don't even want to know what when I Google it, it says, what is poop? What you saw. I guess your pronunciation, Dave, end up finding something else. Let me find out now. They're looking for you, Imran. They're looking for a fireman. Imran! Hey!
I'm looking for the fireman. Tell me where he there. And temperature is rising. Call him right away. This kind of heat is serious. And fireman don't play. Boy, connect up your branch pipe and wake me right away. Call the fire, call the fire, call the fireman. Wait, fire, wait, fire, wait, fire.
Nisha Ramson.
Bring the fire, bring the fire, bring the fire.
One of our females.
Fire, what the fireman.
The night girl.
But I coulda handle the heat and the flame. But this kind of fire, it run through my vein. How it happen, I really do not know. Look, fire, it's spreading, it's plenty heat for so. Come fireman, come cool me down. Roll out your hose, man, and start to wet me down. I'm looking for the fireman, tell me where he there. And temperature is rising, call him right away. This kind of heat is serious, and fireman don't play. Boy, connect up your branch pipe and wake me right away. Call the fire, call the fire, call the fireman. Wait the fire, wait the fire, wait the fire.
Where the fireman?
Bring the fire, bring the fire, bring the fireman. I want the fire, want the fire, want the fireman.
So here what? One of our next females. Hey, hey.
Dream about you day and night. In my mind, this feels so right. Dream about you day and night. In my mind, this feels so right. Day and night, feels so right. Day and night, feels so right. Day and night, feels so right. In my mind, this feels so right. I see you looking.
हमारा दिल यार भरे जाता है हमारा दिल यार भरे जाता चितवनिया में हो चितवनिया में आ चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो रे चितवनिया में नैना
Oh yeah, Dishama.
तीन जोना हमारा दिल लगा है तुमसे तीन जोना हमारा दिल लगा है तुमसे लगा है तुमसे लगा है तुमसे लगा है तुम अब लगा हो अब लगा है तुमसे लगा है तुमसे
So this is one of these semi-final songs. This is one of the sons of Ramraji Prabhu. My mom says poor is father's sister. Mother's sister's most. This is New York. Representative. Hey. Imran boy. Hey. For 96, you're doing a lot.
Oh yeah. Shoot again. Wine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wine.
So I get ready to go.
Oh yeah. Mr. DHP.
Shashri. I'm not leaving yet. I gotta play this one for Shashri.
Mr. Ramchan, Mr. Ramchan, Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick down the bucket, Tamil. Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick down the bucket, Tamil. The cow kick down the bucket, Tamil. The cow kick down the bucket, Tamil. Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick down the bucket, Tamil. Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick down the bucket, Tamil.
Hold on! This one night's like Lenten peas and Spanish rice. And a glass of more with 6 o'clock. So we gotta play it twice. Read them again! Sound the big thing now!
Shashri said he changes his ringtone, you know.
Mr. Ramchan, Mr. Ramchan, Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick down the bucket, Tamil. Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick down the bucket, Tamil. The cow kick down the bucket, Tamil. The cow kick down the bucket, Tamil. Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick down the bucket, Tamil. Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick down the bucket, Tamil. Giant India in the Pungulum factory. $200 is too high for my pocket. Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick down the bucket, Tamil.
Mr. Ramchan,
the cow kick down the bucket, Tamil. Kick the cow, kick the bucket, the bucket, the bucket. Ramchan say, boy, go with it, go with it, with it. Get that rock and just up it, just up it, just up it. Is the cow, kick the bucket, bucket.
when the cow kicked down the bucket of milk, Shashri looked the poor cow and she eyes and said,
my girl call me, tell me it's over. Call me, tell me it's over. So she heard that I've been talking to a girl, but I swear I don't want no other. My girl call me, tell me it's swear was a real big rumor. My baby, please don't leave me and go away. People trying to break up me and you. Them just can't see we living happy. You know I done with lying, done with flirting. Why they fighting for?
Oh yeah.
Why they fighting for? See I can't see myself.
My wife is something, you know.
You, baby, this love is just.
She have a bubble bath going.
You, baby, no matter what I'm saying or do, my love for you.
How about she work hard?
True. Nobody can come between us.
Larger Miss Buddha sing now.
I love you, yeah I do. Baby, no matter what I'm saying or do, my love for you is pure and true. Nobody can come between us two. Love you, I love you, yes I do. I know plenty of your friends pulling up your head saying, oh I bad. They want to judge me character just because they know of all the girls I have.
What you tell the cow, Shashri? When you look she in the eyes, what you said, what you said?
Prince JP. Still I love you, baby.
Shashri, tell the cow.
My girl, call me, tell me it's over. Call me, tell me it's over. So she hit that I've been talking to a girl, but I swear I want no other. My girl, call me, tell me it's over. Call me, tell me it's over. So she hit that I've been talking to a girl, but I swear was a real big rumor. My baby, please don't leave me and go away. People trying to break up me and you.
Guyana, New York representative.
Can't see we living happy.
Prince.
You know I done with lying, done with flirting. Why they fighting for? Why they fighting for?
Hey.
See I can't see myself living without you, baby.
Shashri, where my drop boy?
And you, baby, no matter what I'm saying or do, my love for you is pure and true. Nobody can come between us two. Love you, I love you, yeah I do. Baby, no matter what I'm saying or do, my love for you is pure and true. Nobody can come between us.
So good luck to Prince JP this weekend, but hear what?
Sometimes all you wanna do is take a drink and hold the vibe. Ease your mind, live out and feel alive. Have no time for no.
When the bucket of milk get kicked down,
everything and be.
What do you say, Shashri?
Short one life we have to live. Every moment we have is a gift. So live out and no listen to nobody. Cheers to all of my friends and family. Live your best life, don't stress and don't worry at all. Just release the tension, open up a bottle. Yeah, all I need is a few shots of Johnny Walker. And let's see I drinking and my stress is over.
Hey.
All I need is a few shots of Johnny Walker.
Have your bucket of milk.
Just a little life and my stress is over.
Hold on! This one night's like Lenten, peas and Spanish rice. And a glass of more with 6 block lines, so we gotta play it twice.
If your bucket of milk get kicked down. If your bucket of milk get kicked down. What you say?
Sometimes all you wanna do is take a drink and hold the vibe. Ease your mind, live out and feel alive. Have no time for no stress, for no worries. Forget about
That's a good question, Imran.
Life is short, one life we have to live. Every moment we have.
I'm gonna ask them this weekend.
Listen nobody. Cheers to all our friends and family. Live your best life, don't stress and don't worry at all. Just release the tension, open up a bottle. Yeah, all I need is a few shots of Johnny Walker. And let's see I drinking and my stress is over. All I need is a few shots of Johnny Walker. Just a little life and my stress is over. One life we have to live, enjoy and just be happy. Can't stress and not your head and worry with nobody. Got to love yourself first and make it priority. No grudge, no hate for no one, just live in unity. See them he said, she said, think we nothing that is my life if you can see for that. Have no time for them talk them story. Cheers to all of my friends and family. Live your best life, don't stress and don't worry at all. Just release the tension, open
So like I said, I'm bringing in the other three representatives of Guyana. You just heard our brother out of Live Nation. That's right. JP, Prince JP. Shashri. Put Prince's code inside the chat there. Alright, so I'm really getting ready to go now. Oh Lord. So these guys are coming on. We have them Saturday. Representing Guyana this Saturday.
I've been having so much problem and I don't know how to solve them. Since I found you, I'm happy.
Imran!
And you bring my whole life around. Always there when I'm feeling down. Since I found you, I'm happy.
What you say?
Where you been? My journey walk away you been. I don't want no other way you been. I will love you forever.
I gotta play this song for Wheel just now. Lord, if I used to drink. Hey, what we think, family?
I've been having so much problem and I don't know how to solve them. Since I found you, I'm happy.
Dave!
And you bring my whole life around. Always there when I'm feeling
Dave!
Since I found you, I'm happy.
What Dave gonna sing? Where you been? My Hennessy.
Where you been? I don't want no other way you been. I will love you forever.
Uh-huh. What you gonna sing? What you gonna sing? Wheel, which one you gonna sing? Sometimes we got Bacardi sing and Tony Cuts is confirmed for Saturday. We're finalizing Miss Vanita the Pua so Imran could shake his waist with her. Y'all gotta lodge up Navi on this next remix, right? So I'm gonna play this one and I gotta play a song for Shelly and Prem, you know. Prem, hope you're feeling better, brother.
The beat.
Should I know
So I get ready to make some movements. Don't forget. This Saturday from 2 to 4. We're linking up some other representatives of Guyana. On Saturday. Oh God, Sean, I go bring that up on Saturday. That caused like a war in the industry. So much love going out to each and every one of you. You all have a wonderful night. Shani, look your boys. Good night, Shani.
We in a Ghana session.
Adi Shama.
Spoon in the hand. Playing my favorite jam.
Nakating.
Mohammed Rafi. Sing a tune from here. Be from 1960 and this is the tune I sing.
Sing it, Shashri. Yeah. To the engaged couple. Nakating. Uh-oh. Hey. So I will see you all on Saturday. Good night, Dave. Hey.
We in a Ghana session. Bottle and spoon in the hand. Playing my favorite jam.
Oh God, Shashri, you had to go there. Oh Lord. Let me address that right now before I go. Now, let me tell you guys something, right? All you know, some of you guys know, this is not easy right now, you know. This is not easy right now. What we do and things like that. I am one person that always likes to take it to like what do you call it? I always like to take this to another level, right? I hope you all enjoy what I just do in regards to bringing this to you guys. You know, the video feed, those who are locked in on IG. You know, Monday is going to be 6 years for We Ting Radio. And we got some things that is coming for our 6 years that I'm gonna be announcing and things like that. But yesterday, I saw an artist large up a person that said they have a radio station and they were playing YouTube videos. All the best to them, you know, playing people's YouTube videos. Yes, Shashri, monetize. But those of us works really hard in this thing. Thank you, Imran. So, congrats to those of them that is doing it like that. And then you gotta large up those of us. Like I gotta large up Roshan and them. My brother DJ Roy. Fest and crew, Selector Abid, and thing like that. That goes above and beyond to entertain you all and to bring this to another level. But to just sit there and play YouTube videos. Oh God, oh Lord, have mercy. Lord have mercy. Like right now, I'm drenched. I just have so much fun. I would love to sit there and click on YouTube and just sit back and relax. But I love having fun. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love. My wife made a studio for me now, and said, "You go do what you want to do and how you got to do it." You understand? But to play YouTube video? Oh God. Oh God. So to those who play just YouTube videos, and those of us that work hard in this thing, thank you all very much. Oh, Imran, I would love for the commercial to play while they're in the middle of the song, you know. I go drop them. That's a different thing. So here's what, Saturday, we linking up with Guyana, and then make sure, share the feed, like the page, tell everyone. We're broadcasting the CSM semifinals on Saturday and Sunday. Shani! Yeah, what now? Let me knock a thing now. YouTube can't do that. Thank you, Dubraj. Cali in the building. YouTube can't do this.
We dining in the yard, headlights and getting on bad. You guys know we come from Trinidad. Knock a ting, knock a ting.
Hey, 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 hey. YouTube can't sing off key. All the time. Love you all. Have a good night. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Saturday. I sing off key, Shashri. I need some auto tune. Love you all. Good night. Good night, Devika. Hey. Good night, one and all. Saturday.